This is great to be here. It's been 5 years since we were in Korea with Ironman 1. I remember it fondly, and I'm very impressed making a third Ironman, and then I figured we had to consider it in tandem with Avengers. And so I thought that it might be interesting and fun and challenging if he was just a little bit traumatized by, because in Avengers this wormhole opens up and aliens come through. It was different than the other movies, so we thought if you'd really seen something like that, you would probably be a little bit upset. And also, we figured it would be nice to get back to a little more of what we saw in the first Iron Man, which is Tony in the suit a little bit less, or only in parts of the suit, or in developing a bunch of new suits.
I'm Tony Stark. I build neat stuff. I got a great girl, and occasionally save the world. So why can't I sleep?
What are you going to do about these attacks?
The whole world's gonna be watching.
The question, where is Tony Stark?
Things are different now. I have to protect the one thing that I can't.
And these suits are very expensive. They don't just give them to anyone. I guess certainly not me. Once in a while they'll give me little pieces of a suit. But I would like you to start a movement demanding that Disney and Marvel give me a suit of my own. I promise I won't abuse it. I play Tony Stark, this very kind of brash, sarcastic, confident guy, and I can be like that a little bit. But I find myself looking up these posters and still sometimes kind of like wondering, like, how did this happen? So my relationship with it over the years has become one of kind of an increasing humility and a lot of gratitude. And audiences drive the industry. And I certainly wouldn't want to keep trying to make these films if the audience wasn't still interested. My hope for the future is that our sensibilities as filmmakers, and for me playing the guy, and your sensibilities and your taste and appetite as an audience and a market and as a creative force in I don't intend to quit anytime too soon, as long as I'm not too old. And Jon Favreau and I and Marvel in its earlier incarnation knew it very much at the time. We had a very exciting part of the press tour here, and we could sense a kinship of a certain kind of technological interest and a similarity in what we think is entertaining. Well, it's funny that you said the Hulk, because we realized shooting the Avengers that Mark Ruffalo and I, therefore Bruce Banner and Tony Stark, they developed kind of a repartee with each other. They became friends easily, that you get excited about when you're 10 years old, or 48 years old, depending.
싸이의 강남 스타일처럼 보여주시고 계시네요. 네.